As you guys can see, this is Russell Westbrook. Right there is where it looks like Russell Westbrook hurt his hand. You can see him grabbing it. What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, and in this moment, we're going to get into this Clippers situation. Now, the Los Angeles Clippers, man, they happen to be one of my favorite teams in the NBA. I'm a huge Kawhi Leonard fan. I admire this guy for just staying like low key. You know, the guy never really is known for being a social media influencer or a guy that's, you know, looking for attention. He's oddly getting attention just because of who he is, and I appreciate that. But in this moment, we're talking about my main man, Russell Westbrook, as he broke his hand and he is out indefinitely as they figure out what to do with that situation. We also got to pay attention to the fact that they're getting a new arena design and built. And you have these crazy ass teenager kids who broke in and pretty much vandalized everything. But that's another topic of discussion. I want to get into how the Clippers will still stay afloat. And it's because Russell Westbrook's role was already decreased. He's great to put in, to give the Clippers that spurt, that burst of energy that they normally look for in him. So I understand that he broke his hands, right? He broke his left hand according to this article. It pretty much goes into detail and depth about how the Clippers guard, fractured his hand. And we'll know all we need to know based off of this report. So let's get into it. It says Clippers guard Russell Westbrook out indefinitely after breaking left hand in win over Wizards. The Los Angeles Clippers veteran broke his left hand on Friday night in their 140-115 win over the Washington Wizards at Crypto Arena. Specifics on the broken hand are not yet known. It's unclear if he'll need surgery or if he'll be able to return at any point this season. Now, if you guys are a huge Russell Westbrook fan like me, I'm rooting for his return simply because I want to see the Clippers compete, man. I want to see them go further than the Lakers. And the only reason I'm saying that is because obviously, I just don't like the way the whole Laker organization railroaded him. Queen James being the lead charge of that. And I want Russell Westbrook to stick it to them, man. I want Russell Westbrook to beat those odds. And I want them to win. I do. I wouldn't mind seeing Chris Paul win with the Warriors and Russell Westbrook win with the Clippers. More importantly, I think that I would like to see Russell Westbrook win it over Chris Paul simply because of the passion of Russell Westbrook. How he gives 100%. You just can't say that. You just can't say that about a bunch of players in the NBA right now. I know that Chris Paul is deserving, but Chris Paul, he just had the finals appearance with Giannis. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't come through and deliver. It was unfortunate. And both of those players are looking to end their career with a ring. And I'm just pulling that Russell Westbrook can get this thing healed and back in time for the playoffs to make an impact, which I think should be. I think we got a little bit over 20 games left this season. And, I think by the time the playoffs get up and going, we should have Westbrook in good position to be able to come back. So let's continue to read. It says that Westbrook appeared to injure his left hand early in the second quarter while trying to reach from behind and poke the ball out of Jordan Poole's hand while on defense. And that's your first mistake, man, because Jordan Poole is too wild and loosey-goosey for me to try anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan Poole damn near be hurting himself. And for Russell Westbrook, I get it. And that goes to show you, with the score already being 140 or however it ended, it goes to show you just his competitiveness. He literally injured himself because of how competitive he is, and that goes to speak to his character. A lot of people were down on Russell Westbrook, as Skip Bayless was calling him Russell Westbrook, disrespecting Russell Westbrook for all of the greatness he's done. Every time I watch Russell Westbrook on the Lakers, I just feel bad for him, not because of how he was playing, but because of how heavily scrutinized he was becoming under LeBron James, man. Like, how the media was tearing him apart. You did not see Queen James not once stand in front of this man and defend him. There were times he tried to do it, but when LeBron James is ready for you to leave his team, he's going to let the media drag you to where you're going to want out before he has to say something to you. And we all know that his style isn't like that. He isn't Kobe or MJ where they come up to you and tell you that you're trash and to get your ass out the building, right? So that's a huge reason I want to see Russell Westbrook come through and and win. As you guys can see, this is Russell Westbrook. Right there is where it looks like Russell Westbrook hurt his hand. You can see him grabbing it. Obviously, when your adrenaline is rushing like that, you know, you don't really see or feel it in that moment. But if the x-rays are saying that it's broken, it is indeed broken. So that's pretty much how it happened. It was too quick for the camera to catch, but once they slowed it down, you can see the impact of it. It goes on to say Westbrook had 6 points and an assist in 10 minutes off the bench on Friday. The 35-year-old entered Friday's game, averaging 11.1 points and 5.2 rebounds for the Clippers, his first full season with the team. And that's all you can ask for, man, because you got to think about how good Russell Westbrook was playing before James Harden got there. And this is a great insurance policy because James Harden is a true point guard. So therefore, Russell Westbrook is going to be in good position with this injury. They won't be panicking or in over their heads because they have something good with PG, Kawhi, and James Harden. And I understand that PG has been sitting out a few games, so they may lose a few if he isn't healthy enough to come back into the game or whatever. I think Russell Westbrook is going to be okay, though, man. Like I said, you got James Harden there, you got PG, you got Kawhi Leonard, so that's the first. Then you got the bench, all the depth that they have. I love the way Powell plays. He's a gamer. Powell is a gamer, and he will dunk on your ass if you do not move. So I think that with this injury, man, they'll be okay, man. I know that in LA it's the battle of the West with the Clippers and the Lakers, but in my mind, man, I just think that the Lakers don't have as much as the Clippers may have. And once that playoff pedigree kicks in, I think that the Clippers have what it takes to go a little bit further than the Lakers this season. So you guys weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns and let me know how y'all feel about this. Clipper fans, how do you guys feel about your lineup going forward without Russell Westbrook? And Lakers fans, do you guys feel like you can go as far as the Clippers can go or further with the current lineup that you have now? Weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns like you often do. If you guys are rocking with the content, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.